They did it for each other. They pulled together, the coaching staff, the players. They pulled together, and they weren't going to be denied today. And just really proud of how many people stepped up. And it wasn't always the same characters, but it was really, really special. Really special.
What did it mean to do it with a long ball tonight with the 3 home runs?
Yeah, I mean, we find ways to win. Like sometimes we win with little ball, they say. Sometimes we pitch great. Sometimes we take advantage of the ball strike and get a bunch of base runners. Sometimes we hit homers. So, it's really fun to be able to win in different ways. But, I'm telling you, the group believes, and we got a big task, obviously, with the Dodgers coming in. The team that has 4 times the budget and, some superstars, some of the best in the game. And, but these guys will show up.
Why do you think this team is so special this season?
Yeah, they commit to each other. I think how we lost last year, I think they remember, the spirit of Uke. It's real. Uke was around every day, and Uke was so kind, and he believed so much in the room, and guys wanted to be around each other because of a guy like that. And, I just can't tell you how much when you do it for each other, when it's a team thing, it matters.
Our friendship with Trevor just closed the door in the first. How big was that?
Yeah, Trevor was great. For him to step up. Again, a lot of people made these decisions together. We were all in a room kind of talking about it, and I got so much help from my coaching staff, even from the front office, so much help on how to make these decisions, how to make this work. And, again, I'm just super grateful.
Murph, when did you come up with the idea collectively to have a closer start the game, another closer go 2, and then 2 rookies steal the show in the middle?
The pitching coaches and I, we spent a lot of time together these last few days mapping out what could be, what can't be, and then in-game decision. You got to make it like now, and they did a great job, and they're together, and they convinced me, this is the way we're going to do it. So I'm really thankful for them.
Chad to come in that moment.
Unbelievable. Might be player of the game because no one. It's his 4th game. He's never been in relief, and it's his 4th game out of 5-game series, and it showed who he is. And that's the thing about this team. It's the who. It's not this. It's not the baseball card. It's not how many All-Star games. It's the who they are, and I'm really proud of them.
You've given a lot of your life to this game. What does this moment mean?
Yeah, it's not about me. You know what I mean? It's just again, I'm grateful, and a lot of people give their life to a lot of things, a lot better than I ever have. So. I'm just, again, I'm lucky to be here. I'm very, very grateful. And I'm thankful that the guys believe. I'm thankful that they kind of took the messaging and played out with it.
When you go into a postseason series, what does the coach even tell you? What does Murph or what does Hookie even tell you? Like, hey, be ready for anything? What was that mindset like?
Yeah, it's a different role. Coming out of the bullpen and in high leverage situations, it's something that I like. I love the adrenaline. I love the moments. I feel like nothing's ever too big for me. It was for these guys, man. They worked hard all season, and job's not finished. So it was just an awesome feeling.
So what was communicated to you prior to the game about the ideal pitching plan for tonight?
Yeah, it's just it was all hands on deck. Kind of knew I was going to get in there. Obviously didn't know the situation, but I knew what hitter I was going to face, and it was just all about execution.
And it worked.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? I mean, you think about a closer starting the game, a closer going 2 innings, and then a couple of younger players kind of stealing the show in the middle, right?
Yeah, Mizorowski was great. Trevor set the tone early, and then Abner shut the door. So just one of those things where you put, it's like putting a puzzle together.
Yeah.
If you pick the right pieces and it all goes well, puzzle's going to be complete.
This was a little wild, wasn't it?
Yes.
When did you know kind of what the pitching plan was going to be for tonight?
When the phone ringed in the bullpen, and it was kind of like, here you go, this is your inning, go do it.
So you knew Trevor was going to go 1, but did you have any idea that you would be next in line?
No. I mean, I think, you're always like, there's a possibility, but, there's not a guarantee.
So what are the challenges here, right? It's Game 5. It's a division rival. The crowd is going crazy. Nobody's sitting down. And all of a sudden the first batter does what he does, right? Good hitter. How do you settle in and refocus after something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, performing for my team and, having that mindset of just doing what needs to be done.
It's a pretty wild scenario, right? You've got a closer starting the game, a closer going 2 innings at the back end of the game, and then 2 rookies kind of starring in the middle, right? What a great script.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, it's amazing. Having Chad perform how he did is unreal.
You hit a single. You're rounding first pretty hard, right? You're thinking maybe just force a throw to second, see what happens. You end up on the ground, and if I read your body language correctly, it was, OS, I'm screwed. I'm going to get stuck in a rundown here. What do I do? And then all of a sudden, a little miscue from PCA, and you've got new life. What is going through your mind there when you're rounding first, and all of a sudden you're on the ground?
Yeah, I wanted to push it to second because I saw it kick away from him pretty good. And I think out of the corner of my eye, I saw Bush cut off to go home because Sal was rounding third. So I didn't think anyone was at first. But when I fell down, I was like, I really hope there's no one at first. But then it scooted away. Like you said, I was able to get to second and obviously put some pressure on them. I think we did a really good job all day, just kind of getting runners on base, putting pressure on them.
Did you think you were stuck?
I was hoping I'd be able to get back, but I was still reading the throw, and I saw it scoot past Horner, I think it was. And yeah, a little bit of life there, being able to get to second base.
So walk me through the player perspective, right? I don't know how much you know of a pitching plan going into a specific game, including a Game 5, by the way. So when you see McGill as the starter, Miz comes out, then Patrick, Uribe for 2 at the back end. Do you know kind of what's going to happen in an ideal world?
No, I have no idea. I didn't even know McGill was the starter until a little bit before the game. But the way we kind of treat it is every inning's the 9th inning, especially in a win or go home game like today. That's kind of the way you treat it. Anyone can kind of come in at any moment.
So you kind of look out to the bullpen, you say, oh, who's next?
Yeah,
but sometimes it's deception,
times.
Right? Koenig's warming up, and maybe the Cubs are thinking he's coming into the 8th, and then he doesn't.
Yeah, I saw that. And Uribe, I don't know how many times he's gone 2 innings, but he went 2 innings today, stepping up big for us.
He started warming up in the 6th.
That's like I said, any inning's the 9th. But yeah, there is some looking back in the bullpen because you kind of want to mentally prepare for who's coming in the game. But yeah, everyone on that staff did a heck of a job today.
8 more to go?
8 more. Is that it? Let's go.
That
Let's
would
go.
be a World Series victory.
All right.
If you can get 8
Let's
victories.
Do it. Let's do it. Hey, one at a time, though.
One at a time. 97 in the regular season, right? Should be pretty easy, I think, right?
Exactly. I think we won 14 at one point, so.
Man, you come out, there's 42,000 people. I know you're feeling that when you're a closer.
Yeah.
When you're an opener, do you still feel the same intensity?
Absolutely. That crowd was rocking from the first pitch, man. Even walking out to the bullpen today, it was packed and everybody was letting it eat.
Did you even touch the ground coming off the field after that first inning?
Sorry, say that again?
Did you even touch the ground? And you were fired up coming off the mound.
No, in the inning with the punch out and get the boys fired up to play 9. That was the goal today, and we accomplished that.
Do you remember what you said when you were exiting the field?
Fuck yeah.
Something to the effect of,
we're going to fucking win this game. Here we are.
So. What does it mean to not only do it here on the home field, especially after last year, but to beat a division rival and advance the way you have?
I mean, feels great, right? It's everything we wanted, and here we are. So let's fucking go Brewers.
Got 8 more wins?
We got a bunch more. 8 more or some shit like that? Yeah, we got a long ways to go.
8 more means a World Series starts second here.
Sure.
Well, this is a nice atmosphere. I appreciate you throwing.
Yeah, what happened? I blacked out. What happened?
What is it like for you in a game like this to watch?
It's torture.
torture.
It is. It honestly, it is. It's a cheers, buddy. Yes, thank you. Margarita. Anyway, but so no, it's incredible. I mean, it's a little torturous, but like we work our whole lives for this stuff, and then you get to a moment like this, and it's just so special.
Well, special in that it's a Game 5 division rival. I know all wins are sweet, playoff wins are hard to come by. Anything extra special about this because it's been so long?
No, it's all these are special. You never get used to it. You know, we're the smallest market in the league. You know, and we have a lot of things to overcome here, but guys did it. You know, and I'm proud of them. You know, and we still have a lot of work to do.
What's going through your mind when you're coming back from Chicago and all of a sudden the series is tied?
It's just win tonight. You know, that's been our mantra the whole time. For us, it's just we can't look backwards in this series. You got to be a goldfish. You know, you just got to forget about it and move on. And you know, it's just these types of things when you go pitch to pitch, just like Murph says and all the coaches say, you can look forward. And I think the guys did an incredible job tonight.
So when Murph says, I want to start with our closer, and then our other closer I want to have go 2 innings, then I want 2 rookies to steal the show in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Was that the plan going in?
It was, yeah. We all spent a lot of minutes on that. You know, it's a team effort, and obviously everyone the collaboration. I mean, that's what's the biggest thing of what we're able to accomplish here is you have so many diverse perspectives, whether they're coaches or front office guys, and I think that's what makes us, you know, this group special. Honestly, it's the ability to bring so many different perspectives together to try to make a good decision.